Let's talk about the types of emails you should be sending as a real estate agent. Hey everybody, it's Rosemary Lewis, your educator agent with eXp Realty. And today I am going to share with you 4 type of emails that you should be sending as a real estate agent. But before we get into it, y'all, make sure that you check out the video that I did last week because I explained to you why you should be building up your email list and not just your social media following. I'll go ahead and tag that video right up here so that you'll have it. And today we're going to talk about what type of email should you send? Email marketing is alive and well, okay? And one of the best tools that you are going to have in your arsenal as you begin to nurture your sphere and your past clients long-term is a solid email list. And I'm going to share with you just a couple of ways that you can use email to provide value to those people around you. And let's start with the first type of email. Now, the first email is the most common one that most agents use, and that is a property search email. Now, oftentimes we will take people that we've met at an open house or our hot clients, and we will have them on some type of automatic property search. I definitely feel like that is a great way to stay in front of those people who are actually in the process of looking for a home and encourage you to continue to do so. Now, I would tell you to make sure that you are refining that search and really having conversations with those people that are probably looking to buy a little more quickly so that the homes that you are, well, I would say that you need to refine that search to make sure that what you are sending out as a property search actually matches not only what that person is looking for, but where they are in their life today. So I'll give you a great example. If I have met someone at an open house and they are looking to purchase a year from now, yes, I am going to set them up on a property search and I'm going to email them homes, but the frequency is going to look much different from someone who I know is looking to purchase within, let's say, the next 1 to 3 months. So make sure that you are not overloading their email box, because if you do, they are just going to unsubscribe. So property searches are a great way to stay in front, to solidify yourself as an expert, but make sure that you understand exactly where they are in the process and what they're looking for so that the property search that you are sending is actually relevant. All right, the second type of email that you should be sending is a market report email. Now, I know you may be thinking, how is that different than a property report? And I'm gonna tell you how. The market report email are going to be targeted to those people who are already homeowners. So whether they are your past clients, your neighbors in your neighborhood, or friends that you're just friends with, you want to start sending them a monthly report that lets them know exactly what's happening in their neighborhoods. Now, it's probably going to look much like a property search, but you'll also include things that are pending, things that have sold recently, price reductions, all those different things. And that is a great conversation starter if you are calling and following up. You want to do this because, let's just face it, I am a homeowner and I am very curious about what my neighbor sold for, or who went under contract, or what new builders are coming into the area. So if you keep your people informed, even when they aren't actively looking to sell, when they are going to remember you and they are going to thank you for all of the value you have provided them in the form of information about their homes. And then I would even take that a step further, because yes, you can send them the automated list, but you can even send them something a little bit more personalized, along with some ideas of ways that they can use their equity efficiently. Again, even if it's not necessarily to sell, maybe they want to pull out some equity to buy a different investment property or for college or something like that. But you can really double down, zone in on where their home is and let them know what's happening around the home. Now, the third type of email that I think that you should be sending should go to absolutely everyone in your database, and that is more of a newsletter type email. This is where I would share a little bit about like what's actually happening in my life. Maybe I give some tips or some recipes or something like that. This is what makes you human and not just a real estate selling robot. So having that newsletter, like I would always have something in there where they can reply, reply here if you want a list of things in the area, reply here if you would like me to send you a report. If you're interested to know my favorite restaurants, click here for this link. Just something where you are letting them know a little bit about you, a little bit about the area you serve, and you are showing up in their inbox in another capacity where you're going to stay top of mind. And then here is the last email. Make sure that you're keeping them up to date about things that are happening seasonally, right? So if the seasonal home maintenance, or if a winter storm is coming and you have some winter storm tips, or if it is Christmas time and you want to make sure they know all of the light parks to go check out. Again, this is another fun way where you are remaining the expert in their lives about the area in which y'all reside. So when you're using this type of email, this again brings out the human resourceful side of you, and they are going to think of you all the time and quite honestly share your email with their friends who was looking for this type of information. So one thing about emails, definitely look at an email service provider. The emails that I'm sending out are not coming directly from my Gmail. I am using a different service provider. So there are tons of ones that you can look at, like Constant Contact or Flowdesk, whatever makes most sense for you. And there are rules around emailing people, right? So make sure that you are following those rules. If they do choose to unsubscribe, that you give them the option to do that. But guess what? The more real value you provide them, they're going to be looking forward to your emails and your unsubscribe rate will not be high. So make sure that you start this in your business. And if you have some of these components, but not all of them, consider adding the other ones. Get in comments and let me know how it's working for you. Now, if you made it to the end of this video and you are not subscribed to my channel, what are you doing with your life? Go ahead and subscribe. And actually, while we're at it, y'all, do you want to get on my email list? Because I send emails out to agents all the time. So if you want to get on my email list, I actually have a freebie for you, which is the 10 habits for highly successful agents. Go on over to rosemarylewis.com/10 habits. And not only will you get a chance to join my weekly email that I send out to real estate agents, but as a thank you, I will send you out my 10 habits that I think are essential if you want to be successful in this business. Talk to you soon.